I got the nickname KK when I was younger. People really didn't know how to pronounce my real name, so they just kind of abbreviated it. Since I was a little kid, UT, it was actually my dream school. I looked up to Damian James since he was in high school. I had the jersey number 5, and that was all because of him. Him like making it out of Nacogdoches opened my eyes. If he can do it, I know I can do it. And when I came to watch him play, I just loved the atmosphere that UT had. I always wanted to be a Longhorn since then. I started playing softball when I was around 5 years old. Just playing around like t-ball, and I kind of grew into loving the sport. I committed to North Texas my senior year in high school. At the time, it was probably the best offer that I had on the table, and it was from a big D1 school. I was planning on staying there for 4 years and, graduate from there and everything, but I felt like it just wasn't the right fit for me. Butler was actually the school that I wanted to go to at first. I felt like it was smart at the time to go JUCO because I felt like I still had a lot of developing to do. As soon as I decommitted, Butler called me. He was like, "Hey KK, I got a spot for you." I could only stay at Butler for a year, and then I had to transfer out. I had one of my best seasons that I probably ever played in my life. We got to the national championship and won it. It was just like a great atmosphere. After the game, it was kind of frustrating. Like, I have to open up the recruiting process again. The recruiting process is so hard. I really don't want to. I just wish I can stay here. I had over 20 offers from D3 to D1, but I just had to take a moment to myself and just make a really good decision. Texas softball kind of came to me while I was on the phone doing an interview for the national championship. Coach Clark texted me. She was like, "Hi, this is Coach Clooney Clark at UT." And when I read that, I was just screaming. And then the man was on the phone. He was like, "Hey, can you hear me? Are you still there?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry, I'm sorry." When I got that call, I was like, this has to be a blessing from God. I know how hard I've worked. I know the circumstances I had to go through to even get the opportunity to put on a Longhorn jersey and play on a Longhorn field.
At her third college in 3 years, the softball diamond remained a familiar place for KK Hayter. But there was still some adjusting to McCombs Field.
Got a batter at the plate who's one of the best in the nation, All-American Jesse Harper.
When the ball was coming, it was up and I was running, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm getting this." And I just kind of glanced down at the fence and I was like, "Oh snap, the fence is there."
What a grab made it right by Hayter going into foul territory.
I just flew out the gate. I thought my arm was being detached from my body. When I caught it, I was so excited, so pumped. When I got up and he was like, "Foul ball," I was like, "What?" Are you crazy? I just caught the ball. Since I went out of the field of play and then caught the ball, I wasn't counted fair. It was still exciting. I've never busted through a gate to catch a ball before, so that was pretty awesome. What got me through my 3 stops was definitely God. I needed him the most in those situations because I was so emotionally drained. I started asking myself, am I good enough for this? Am I supposed to be here? Am I supposed to be doing something else? I've always wanted to come here, and I've been a Longhorn for forever. When I first stepped on campus as a student athlete, it was wow, this is me. I'm one of the student athletes here at UT. I'm actually living my dream.